Good day, Rian Peters de Villiers and Associates. Just a follow-up video uh, during this COVID-19 crisis that we are enduring at the moment, and I hope that it will be informative to all of those watching. Now, the lockdown started off with the initial lockdown, and then we had the extension of the lockdown, and now we're in a situation where there is the phasing out of the lockdown, which is obviously good news, but at the same, uh, it's also one of those things which is unpredictable, and we don't know how long the phasing out would necessarily take. Um, Therefore, I think many people are sitting with many uncertainties, especially within the employer-employee situation. And at present, many people, besides essential services and certain professional services, uh, many people that are still not being able to go to work, and businesses obviously not being able to function as usual. Today, I want to just mention, and it's basically, I think, one of the topics that I've touched on already, but I want to go a little bit deeper into communication with your employees and making sure that you are, if you are an employer, that you are on the same page, so to speak. Now, there are many ways of doing this. One could say that I talk to my employees on a regular basis via WhatsApp or SMS or maybe even video call. But in order to make sure that everybody really understands uh, what the other party's intentions are, and also to literally be on the same page and make sure that is indeed the case, I have implemented for many of my clients what I have now called a COVID-19 policy. Now, this policy document doesn't have to be a lengthy document. It doesn't have to be 20 or 30 pages. It can be a short 2 or 3 page document, but basically a policy document that you implement within your business um, to make sure that everybody is on the same page. This document can be communicated via email. It can be communicated via taking a picture and putting it on a WhatsApp and sending it on a WhatsApp group, and basically informing all employees as to what the policy of your business is during this crisis that we are enduring at the moment. So COVID-19 policy would possibly incorporate what has happened, in other words, retrospectively, to place on record what has happened. As we know, most businesses at the end of the March would have paid everybody. All employees would possibly have or would have got full pay at the end of March. And then setting out what happened in April. Many businesses that didn't have any funds, they couldn't pay, and it was purely government funding and a layoff, or some businesses that still paid a certain percentage of salaries, etc. So then we are moving now into May to say what is the policy for us in May as the employer, and it is a good thing to communicate this in a manner which is, number one, understandable to all employees, and number two, to ensure that it's on paper, hence a COVID-19 policy. The COVID-19 policy would be a policy that would clearly state that the position of the employer changes on a month-to-month basis, possibly because of the finances, what government has announced or has not announced, the stages that we are in at that point in time, all factors influencing what will happen. So the COVID-19 policy in your business would clearly state that it would be communicated to employees on a month-to-month basis, but making sure that you timeously communicate to all employees what the intention of the business is. This communication is of utmost importance. If this is not done and everybody is not on the same page, besides the fact that there may be issues during the lockdown, you'd probably find yourself ending up at the CCMA or even at Labour Court after the lockdown. So in order to avoid that kind of situation, I really do believe that it is critical to implement a policy in your business stating exactly how you as a business or your business is addressing the COVID-19 crisis. We can assist employers with drafting such a policy. If you don't want to necessarily have such a policy drafted or implemented, I do suggest that you clearly communicate to employees what your intentions are and why you are doing it on a very regular basis. The idea would be to ensure that employees can plan ahead, because they also have finances that they need to attend to, they have families they need to look after. So it's very important that this is communicated timeously so that employees also can plan ahead, just as employers need to plan ahead in this very, very difficult time. I hope that this has been informative. Uh, you can contact us via our Facebook page, and for those of you on the WhatsApp group, obviously you can also contact us via the WhatsApp group for further assistance in this regard. I must stress that obviously this policy will not be the same for each business. It will differ from business to business depending on the financial position and the operational requirements of a specific business. So should you need any assistance with that, we will gladly help. Otherwise, if you don't want to implement a policy, as I said, communicate to ensure that you don't end up at the CCMA after lockdown. Thank you very much, and God bless.